Evening all, and welcome back to episode 19 of season 7 of Factory Town, where I have finished building all the bits and pieces for the iron, the coal and the iron to come in to our forges and produce us some wonderful reinforced planks. However, there is an issue with this, and the issue is the belts. All the ratios are correct. It's 2 to 1. 2 to 3, that all works fine, but these can't output onto the belts fast enough to feed these workshops. So we're going to need faster belts. We're going to need metal conveyor belts. I feel as if that is our next thing to do. So metal conveyor belts are not made in a workshop, they are made in a machine shop, I believe. Let's put down a machine shop and see what we need to make a metal conveyor belt, shall we? Metal requires normal conveyor belts, requires iron plates and gears. Okie dokie. So, that looked really weird in the corner there for a moment. I wonder what that was. It's just that I haven't obviously purchased that land yet. So, we're making conveyor belts over here. We have no cloth. You're taking cloth from there. You're not getting any cloth into the base anymore. Ooh, what have we done? What have we done something wrong with cloth? We're making cloth here, so maybe we should make a dedicated area to make the conveyor belts. So we'll make cloth conveyor belts and then turn them into metal conveyor belts, because that would make sense, wouldn't it? And then this can just literally become our wood storage, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. I like that plan. I like that plan. Let's try that. So, where should we do that? They don't sell, do they? Cloth conveyor belts don't sell. Nope. And I don't think metal conveyor belts are a thing either. This is all going quite nicely, working quite well. We got ourselves loads of coins, loads of red coins. But I'm happy about the red coins. And we'll get even more once the reinforced planks start being actually made properly. But no, nothing uses belts, so they don't want the belts. So we can just make them and stash them somewhere. Okay. Where shall we do that? So what do we need? What do we need? We need to replicate this. And up to this barn here. I'm going to leave this barn here. It can just be full of planks just for us. That's not a problem. And then we want to take like a couple of workshops and do some things with them. And try and get all our wonderful ratios correct. That would be nice to have a flow of... not that it matters, because we're not selling them, so it doesn't matter how quickly or fast they made. They are made even. Wow. Words. Why do I keep getting everything wrong? Should we do it over here? There is cloth over here. There is cotton even over here. And there are trees. And there's also some mana stuff, so we want to leave that alone because that's going to be for later. So, yeah, let's fill in this lake and let's do it here. That seems like a really good idea. Let's just move that out there. Right, do you know what? We're going to smooth that out way more than that. Increase the size. Let's just fill this lake in. Actually, do you know what? Let's just fill the lake in. We don't need the lake. Thank you very much, lake, but we don't need you. So, yeah. Okay, so we want you to be making metal conveyor belts. So we need to be bringing iron over as well. Do we have any iron? We have some iron there we can tap into. And we have coal. We need to make iron. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we'll do that there. We are obviously making stuff in here as well. So we could use the gears and wheels here. But that's kind of our storage for making stuff, because gears are used to actually build some things, and so are iron wheels. So that's its own little independent thing. And then we have a barn full of reinforced planks for building with as well. So that's just an independent little building factory. So let's put a mine down over here, and I'm going to put it in between the two because we can do that. We can mine both up at the same time with one mine. That's not a problem. So let us. If I tick auto manage, does that work? Auto manage just seems to be broken for me. I'm not entirely sure why. So I want to do coal and iron ore. Coal and iron ore, please. And we'll leave supply pickaxes on. Supply pickaxes is for underground deep mining. If you go underground here to the mining level, we have access to these here. If we had some pickaxes, we could go around and connect these up with underground mine shafts, and then these actually regenerate underground. See that the yield has 200%. They actually regenerate, and if you give them pickaxes, they regenerate faster. So, yeah, nice and simple. Nice and simple. You're going to produce that. How do we want to bring it over? It would be easier if we bring it all over to here and do something here, or we could fill in this lake. Go that way. I like the idea of doing that. We just need the cloth to come over as well. Let's fill in this lake as well. Let's fill in all the lakes. I do remember saying I wasn't going to terraform too much, but do you know what? I'm going to terraform. That's the thing. There we go. We'll round that off. That's fine. So I'll move you over here. Oh, there we go. So we also need a forester. Forester. You need to go like in here somewhere. That should be fine. Actually a little bit above that's okay. Actually being a little bit above works pretty well. Means we can ship the stuff out easier. Although we can just dig a hole in the front and that would be fine. And we're going to need a farm for the cotton. And this is the bit where it gets a little weird because I can put it down on top of the resource and it lets me do that, which is odd, but yeah. Okay, so we need a workshop. In fact, we need. I'm gonna have. We're gonna have two workshops. We're gonna have one workshop there, and you're gonna be making wooden wheels. There we go. Oh, you actually need a lumber mill between you. Lumber mill needs to go there. Means you need to be moved out by at least one more. Oh, you can go this way. You are going to be working on planks, please. And then we're just going to clear out the trees. There. We'll have a chute come down. Oh, we can't. That's fine. We'll do that. There we go. Boom. And then we'll just do that. There we go. So wood goes down there into there to make wooden planks. Awesome. And then wooden planks go into here to make wooden wheels. We're going to get another one of these there. And you are going to make cloth conveyor belts. You also need cloth and you need stone. Ah, I missed something. I missed something from the list. But it's fine. Should be fine. You're going to make cloth. Okay, I think cotton can run on a chute. Yes, it can. Awesome. Remove that grabber there. So we also need stone. We have some stone up there. Let's buy these tiles here and see whether there's any stone. There is gold. There is stone. Awesome. Awesome. We can ship the stone in from there. That looks good to me. Let's clear out some of these trees in the centre. A nice path out there as well. That's quite cool. We'll get another mine. And the mine can sit there. No, we'll run it up too. Might as well Yeah, there we go. We'll put the mine there. Nope. And then you're going to have a... Ooh. Conveyor belt coming out. And run you down to there. There we go. Okay, and you are going to make... No. No. You're the wrong building. You're completely the wrong building. We need a stonemason for that. There we go. Stonemason. Make stone brick, please. Boom. And then put stone brick into there. There we go. And now we have cloth conveyor belts being made. Awesome. So the cloth conveyor belts will come out to this place here. We'll finalise where that's going to go in a moment. But we also need some forges. So we're going to need... Let me see. Iron plates. And we're also going to need another mechanical shop because you make gears. So you need one every 10 seconds and you produce one every 4 seconds. So you need to make mechanical, you need 2 gears and 4. So we need 6 every 12 seconds. So we need, if we want to run it at speed, we need 2 machine shops making gears. And we need more than 1 forge. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Because I'm kind of thinking, if I put this, say, here, with a barn, then you can output to the barn. There we go. You can output to there. There we go. What is your bottleneck? Your bottleneck is currently wooden wheels. That's because I haven't increased this. And that one up. That's 1.5 seconds. There's 2. Yeah, there we go. So the forester will keep that going 100% of the time. Means that's not going to be going 100% of the time because it needs 2. So it's going to stop for a little while. But this only requires it requires 2 every 4 seconds. Oh, okay. It requires 2 every 4 seconds. So yeah, so our wooden wheels are definitely going to be a bottleneck there. But that's fine. That's fine because we're not really looking for speed here. We're just building a thing through. If I put you there, and then we're going to have, I think, a couple of forges is what I'm going to do. I want to have a couple of forges. Let's do that, and let's do So, iron plates. You are just going to supply that. That's well over the top that's required. Actually, no, you're not. You're not going to supply that. That's what's going to happen. We're going to have both these four. I'm going to actually separate them out so that I can do things a bit better. We're going to have both them forges going onto a conveyor belt because this requires iron as well. And then we're going to have a pusher go in here because this only requires 1 every 10 seconds. So yeah, these are going to be making 1 every 4 seconds, so 2 every 4 seconds. So yeah, that will fill up with 20 iron plates, and then they'll all go down the line to that one there. But that will get priority, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. Okay, so now I'm going to pause. Actually, I don't need to pause it. At least I shouldn't need to pause it, because what I want to do is I want to output here down to here, and yeah, that's gonna throw a. I don't know what you want. Well, I want coal on this one, please, and we are going to have a split like that with a splitter, evening out to even side like that. There we go. And then we're going to do the same above. Up. Put support in there just because I can. Put there. You're going to come along that way. You're going to do exactly the same. That way. Oh. That way. And then a splitter there. And you are going to be for grabbing iron. Okay. Now you produce 1 coal and 1 iron every 4 seconds. But you are split between the two, so that's technically halving your speed. And you require 2 iron every 4 seconds, and you require 2 iron. So we need to speed this up, and we can do that quite happily. In fact, we could probably throw this all the way up. I think even at 100% speed, or 10, which is the most speed there, because it's doing 2 different things, it's not going to be able to output fast enough for it to work. It will catch up because eventually the coal will back up. You see the coal underneath there is filling up. The coal has filled up, so now it's going to stop working on coal, hopefully, in a minute. Once it fills up the coal, there you go, boom, it's going to start working on iron, and it's going to fill the iron up because the iron will actually fill up faster than the chute can output. So I'm going to drop it down to like 8 or something. Gonna be enough? Nope, 6. I think 6 or 7 is where it's at. But these are going to fill up, so we'll drop it down to 5 because these are eventually going to fill up with ore, and there's no point in having workers in somewhere that's just not running. It's a waste of workers. So yeah, there we go. So you're outputting now at full capacity, and that is kind of running at full capacity, and you're outputting stuff there, and then you're outputting to that, and then that, and then there we go. We've got some metal conveyor belts, which is awesome. And none of this requires metal conveyor belts, it's all running at the correct speed for normal, so that's all good. You're just struggling to get enough. You need 2 every 12 seconds, and you're producing 1 every 10 seconds. So, yeah, you're going to be waiting for gears. That's the thing, basically. It's almost done, and then 1 gear turns up, and that's so yeah. The main thing is gears. We could speed this up by adding another machine shop to it, but I'm not particularly fussed about it, if I'm honest with you, because I mean, it would be very nice to fill up this barn. It'd be very, very nice to fill up this barn, and I would want to upgrade this barn all the way. So we've always got. Let's do that. Let's upgrade the barn all the way. So we're gonna have 1,000 metal conveyor belts, because it's always good to have on hand, and that will just fill up over time, because I'm not really using metal conveyor belts at the moment. We're more using cloth ones, but I want to do the metal ones here, and what I actually want to do is I want to oh, did not mean to do that. Come on. What I want to do, I want to turn these around, so, and let that filter out for a minute, because I want to put the nails on top, because we know the iron plates are working fine. We know they're doing a good job. But I want to put the iron on top, and I've just realised that obviously needs to run for a bit, because we actually need to output it, and it's also a lot easier to upgrade the belts that are on top rather than the ones underneath. Although we only really need to upgrade that centre line. The ones coming out would be fine for it. But yeah, I mean, I could just literally pick these up, put them on this side, and pick those up and put them on that side. That would work, and it would still work absolutely fine. May do that. In fact, I probably will do that. That makes life a lot easier for us. how was I doing here? So you've got 3 workers in, and you've got 2 workers in. 3 in either. Okie dokie. So let's pick these up. Then pick these up. Place you that way and you that way. Wait. Nope. Pick you up again because that's incorrect. Put you there. There we go. We got a couple of nails on that wrong line, but that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. So, put the nails there. We'll put that there. And then we will go metal conveyor belts, and I just want to do, I think that's all I need to do. I also need to do the one underneath there, so it's fine, because it's split in 3 ways and it's 2 onto 1. I think that will be fine. It may not though, because it may just be that the actual conveyor belts aren't outputting. Yeah, maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know. I'm not too sure. You're not really going down. You're down to 8 though. You're flicking between 8 and 9 now rather than 9 and 10. So perhaps it is moving fast enough. Just obviously this one doesn't get as much of an output as the other one does. So providing this central line is just saturated with nails, we should be okay. But I might as well upgrade the whole thing. I've just kind of realised I'm kind of running on the whole principle of that I don't have many at all, and we've got 22. I can do this. That's doing 1 of each. And they're not backing up here at all. They are distributing quite evenly. It's still not quite enough. Or is it? Are you getting enough? You are. You're running at full capacity now. So maybe that's just what we needed to do. Maybe we just upgrade that centre bit there. As I said, we're going a metal belt. I don't remember the speeds of them, but I think a metal belt isn't just twice the speed of a cloth conveyor belt. It's a bit faster than that, at 2 and a bit speed, and then the magic conveyor belts are 2 and a bit speed faster than the metal ones. Then omni pipes go very confusing, and chutes are a bit weird because if you go downhill they are way faster than everything else. In fact, I think a chute potentially, if you have it long enough and going downhill, can be faster than an omni pipe, and omni pipes are like the end game transport system. So it's a bit weird how the very first one you can get can be fast, but that's just how they work. That's just how they roll. You're doing okay for that. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Actually running out of ore. Maybe we need to upgrade our ore again. Find the balance. Upgrade these to both 3. Okay, so yeah, you're emptying as well. That's good. Hopefully that's not because you run out of ore. It may be. It may be. I can't remember what speed we get to until it messes up with the conveyor, but the chute. But that seems much better now. They're all filling up with nails. That's good. You're doing okay for all. No, you're doing okay for all. I don't know. Are you doing okay for all? Seems like you're getting one and using one, so it is literally running at full pace. Ooh, and we started getting a back shoot of nails. Is that because we're full on nails? No, we're not full on nails yet. So, but this is working. This is now working at full capacity. That's awesome. I need to turn this off here because Yeah, because we're not getting any more cloth in here. So I'm also a little confused by you. Why were you taking it from the base? Was we delivering stuff to the base originally? Was that something we were doing? I'm going to say, would you take that to there, please? And then I'm going to turn that round and I'm going to drop that off. And this can just be our storage for wood, which is not a problem. No, 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 come here. This is all coming to an end now. And we've got a storage for stone as well. We've got all these little storages all dotted around over the place. You're full. So we've got 2,000 fertilizer. That's good. So this is no longer producing anything because it's full. So that's fine. I'm just going to empty this this workshop out of all its goods, and then yeah, we'll call it done. All right, you drop off in there. You are done. Thank you very much. And yeah, and that's I think going to be it. You can use your output for your wooden wheels, so that's not a problem. Yes, I think you can use your output for wooden wheels. Is that correct? Yes, you can. Awesome. Okay, so there we go. So we're now making metal conveyor belts, which is awesome. Let's change the icon here for cloth conveyor belts to metal, so I can keep up with those there. I don't know if I've covered this before. You've got a little action bar underneath all your main stats in the top left. You can click on any one of these buttons and change them to whatever you want them to be. So if you want to keep an eye on what you've got in stock, so you know, not worried about mana brick, let's click that and let's have a look at how many rails we have in stock, for instance. There you go, we've got 1,000 rails. Awesome. It's not all that important because when you actually go to build something, it actually tells you down here in the bottom left how many items you've got of each. So stop. Good. Yeah. If you go to build something, down here you've got barn. It says 10 and 10. If I put it over water, you see it'll increase to like 20. That means you need to build support for it as well. But above that, you've got the satchel symbol, and it says we have 200 stone and we have 1,000 wood planks in stock. So it tells you down there when you're building stuff. Same when you put in conveyor belts down, tells you you've got 203 conveyor belts. So that's not as important anymore as it once was, but I suppose it's nice to have a quick glance at it to see what's working and what's not working. You know, that sort of a thing. Make a wooden wheel. There we go. Use up what you got. Boom. Make some more wooden wheels. Gone. I know if I delete the place, the materials end up all going back to the base anyway, so it's not a huge thing, but you know. Okay, so I think we're out of stone now, which means you're going to make 2 wooden wheels. That'll do. Okay, delete that. Bomb. Everything that's not there goes into the base. That's fine. We have a barn here with some cloth conveyor belts, which may never get used. I don't think there's any way for us to transport them over to here. Plus, you're full on cloth conveyor belts anyway, so. But I think we probably will. There's nowhere else that we're making cloth conveyor belts at the moment, so we may use more cloth conveyor belts in places for other builds. Yeah, so I suppose that will do. We have metal conveyor belts. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, we'll leave this here. We'll come back next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.